to our DSM webinar. First I'll introduce us. My name is Kfir, and I am the CEO of DSM. And together with me today is Ofer,
Hey everyone.
which is hey Ofer, which is the head of technology of the company. Um, First, before we start, just some technicalities. You can ask questions using you have this feature that you can ask questions in, and then we see them and we can reply to you. So when one of us is talking, the other one will reply to your messages. So feel free to participate and ask questions and be part of the webinar together with us. Um, and about the length of the webinar, so from our experience, it takes between 2 to 3 hours to do the whole webinar, depending on the participation and how much do we choose to expand about each one of the topics. So we're gonna drill down, since we have 2.5 to more than 2 hours to go together. Let's drill down directly to today. And before we talk about what's in the webinar, let's talk a little bit about the overview of what is DSM anyway, and why do we even do that. Ofer, do you want to tell the story in short 2 short minutes?
Yes, I can do that. DSM tool or DSM platform uh, was built around almost 2 years ago because we understood that there is a hole in the world of dropshipping that no technology provides, no other tool or platform provides, which is the need of a dropshipper to manage his whole business, not only repricing items or list items, really look the whole flow of the system, which is starting from managing my profits and looking my performances and tracking uh, all the flow of dropshipping management business. And because the lack of such tools, we've decided to stop using tools and just develop our own tool that will give this answer, this solution to the community. To us,
Yeah, here is something that not everyone knew. DSM was actually meant first for us, for me and Offer as dropshippers. We just wanted a solution for us.
exactly. Actually, I pretty believe that we are the only uh, owners of a tool that are actually dropshippers by themselves and not only developers, which is really changed the picture because we really understand the needs of a dropshipper. We don't just develop and and release things that customers request. We really develop things that we need, and you enjoy those solutions.
So that happened 2 years ago as it started as a dream. Hello, Kim. Yeah, thank you for writing us. Uh, um, and as you can see, the automation platform today is built and is working to from multiple sources to eBay. And in the future, we will develop more features both inside eBay, and we will go outside of eBay, and will not only support eBay, and we will have many more multiple sources, including sources that no one else will ever be able to bring you, because this is what we do. We create opportunities for you. We create the whole idea is to treat you as e-commerce sellers, as business people. You're all businessmen and businesswomen, and we want to support your growth, and that's what we're doing here. So what are we going to talk about today, Ofer? Can I already go to that? What do you say?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. So today, our webinar is divided to 6 parts. We start with how to begin working with dropshipping, with the platform at all, and all the things that you need to know to get started. We'll talk about listing items and the secrets and all the tips that we can provide you, and all the the whole webinar is about the correct way to do to manage your business through the platform. So afterwards, we'll go about day-to-day stuff and store optimization mostly. Um, then we'll talk about what happens after you sell an item. What are the options that the platform provides you, starting from sales reports to customer support. We'll talk about working with multiple accounts and virtual assistants and the value that it can bring you. We'll give you some tips where to get virtual assistants if you need some. and we'll give you some cool money saving tips for last. That's the last part of the webinar. Um, and if you ask me, Offer, I think that we can go straight forward to our first subject. And actually, before we begin with the first subject of how to begin working with dropshipping, let's reveal a secret that was not yet published. It's only for you guys. Whoever came to the webinar, you're going to be the first ones to know, including another webinar that was exactly the same as we gave last week, and the people that attended it also knows it, which is that we support a new, very, very interesting supplier, uh,
which
which
is
is, Offer, do you want to say?
yes, AliExpress.
Yes, AliExpress is a new source, a very, very interesting source. We will discuss it today, um, just a little bit, just to give you a glance of tips of like how to use it and how to start using it. And here comes an important note. It is still under beta testing. There are only a few hundreds of items that were published so far from AliExpress. So if you start publishing items from AliExpress, please make sure first that you publish just a few, just at least for the next, let's say, few weeks, that you see that it's stable, that we can see that it's stable. We don't want to crash the system immediately with thousands and hundreds of thousands of items from AliExpress, so we're taking it step by step. But you can actually already start selling from AliExpress to eBay, which is amazing. It's relevant for everyone, whether you're from Europe or the US or Asia or no matter where you're selling.
Just don't forget to
Uh,
create a business policy, a relevant business policy from China, shipping from China, return to China before you start using it. Also, pay attention that we are calculating for you the shipping. If there is shipping by one of the shipping brands, such as ePacket, we automatically calculate it on the rapid lister. So
yeah,
those are the two boards that need.
and that we do not yet support variations from AliExpress, so
Yes,
it's still under beta, as I said.
right.
So that's about it. Yeah, I already see comments from people that are happy. We are also very happy to release it. So you know what? Let's drill down to the first subject: how to begin working with DSM platform. For many people, and I'll
Let's
go
have
out.
a overview about the DSM platform.
So um, when you begin working with DSM platform, there are a few things that you have to know and you have to do. For example, once you register, you have to obviously verify your email address, and then when you register, by the way, you start getting daily tips on your email. We have 7 tips that are cool video lessons, short stuff that you should know, and then after you need to set up your account and you get to the dashboard screen. And today we're not going to show the whole process of how to register. What I am going to show you is where can you find some many things today. We're not going to discuss them completely. We're just going to refer you to the right place where you can find the guide. So the first thing as we start is when you want to get to the dashboard screen, what you want to do first is you want to set up your account. You will have some screens to set up your account. And to understand how to use those screens, I'd like to refer you to YouTube. In YouTube, we have DSM channel, and to reach that channel, all you have to do is just to type DSM. Oh, sorry, that's not the right language. All you have to do is to type DSM tool in the search bar and search for it, and you will find DSM tool. We have already 53 videos. You can see our last week's webinar here. It's not in English though. And if you go in, let's let it load for a second. If you go in, you can search over here for videos. One of the videos that I suggest people to search when they begin using DSM, if they don't pass the account setup, is just go here and search for steps, and you have here a tutorial, video tutorial, how to do it step by step, everything that has to do with registration and opening an account and doing the first account setup. So you can find it over there. So that's the first thing. Next, that let's talk about the structure of the website and how it works. Just to give a glance for those people who want to start working with DSM. So DSM is built in that way. On the left side, you can find a menu, and that menu goes step by step over the processes of dropshipping. All your business management is done through here, starting from a dashboard that gives you an overview of your account, lister, items finder, that it's a page that helps you to find items, templates. That's all, everything that has to do with before you publish. Then price monitor is what helps you manage your business generally, and sales and orders is what happens after you already sold the item, including our messages center to answer customers that is up here, a queue that helps you follow if you publish multiple items in bulk, so you will follow it in the queue. So everything happens in this area. We have the also the DSM Chrome bot that we will discuss later, and a quick item search. Everything is over here. It's like this menu over here. And on the top right side, you have everything that has to do with your account. So if you click here, you can get to your account settings. And if you manage multiple accounts, which we will touch later, you can switch between your accounts also up here. And in the middle, every page, if you navigate, the middle will change, but the menu structure will stay the same. Another thing that will stay all over the website is our support system. Our support system is located on the bottom right corner of the website. If you click on that blue icon, it's like a chat support widget will pop up, and you can start a new conversation and write to us. And we typically reply within a few hours. It really depends on our workforce that day, but we try to lower. We actually one of the most fast replying tool in the market today. In the weekends, it's sometimes a little bit slower, but we try to, we always reply within less than 24 hours, and we try to reduce it these days even to less than 12 hours. So feel free to write us. It all depends on how close you are to the working hours. That's how fast you'll get a response. Other than that, if you don't feel like waiting for us, then you don't have to wait for us, because as I said first, we have the YouTube channel that is up here, that you can search between our 53 lessons, including this webinar that will also be published there, and our help center down here in that menu, that if you click on it, we have it in 2 languages. Let's just make sure that we have it right now set to the right language. No, 1 second. Over here, you can choose English, and you can find many different articles about many different subjects. And actually, most of the time when you write to us in the support system, instead of writing you a long answer, we just refer you to one of the articles here. So you can find here articles basically about everything. So feel free to search for your answers here. And you also have in the help center, if you upgraded your account, a webinars section, which we will discuss it later, but you can find different webinars starting from this webinar that will be published here, and other tips and cool stuff that are open for you. This is opened only for VIP members. VIP members are all the members who upgraded to any one of the plans above the free plan. Actually, DSM is one of the only tools, maybe even the only tool in the market, that gives you a free plan up to 50 items. You can start testing it, you can start your business and grow slowly, and only after a while, after you already see profits, you can upgrade. And when you upgrade, you get all kind of cool stuff like those webinars. So from any kind of plan that you upgrade to, you become a VIP member, and the webinar section is something that is open only for VIP members. Let's see, what else should I talk about? The only thing that is left to talk about is to tell you a little bit about the dashboard itself. So this is the dashboard is the first screen that you get to every time that you open DSM. And what can you find in here? You can find statistics. You can't really see statistics here because this account is not really active, but you can find statistics that are your sales statistics from the last week, the last month. You can see here, you can see a few sales, the last 90 days, and you can actually follow how well your account is doing. And you can also see profits. So we estimate your profits. I'll show it from the last 90 days, and you can see how much profit did you make every day. It's an estimation. It's not the exact profit. The only exact profit is eventually what your accountant will tell you that you have done. But it's a good estimation of your profit. You have account alerts, which are optimization alerts, which we will discuss later on the section about the day-to-day management. You have your eBay limitation and DSM limitation. How much do you have left to publish in DSM and in eBay? And an option to upgrade your account. If you need to upgrade, you do it from here, from this button. You can see the previous changes that were done to your items, like price changes and etc. You can follow your eBay feedback. So we put here the feedback account, so you won't have to go to eBay every time to check what feedbacks you got, and including the feedback count. We give you some estimation of lifetime statistics. We will discuss it when we talk about how to understand statistics. So here you have a lifetime statistics, including the sell-through rate, which is something that we'll discuss in the day-to-day management. And an upcoming event calendar that we collected for you with like what is the event, when it happens, what cool items can you sell in that event, and relevant keywords for that event. And two important links. One is for our affiliate plans that you can actually make up to 25. You can make 25% income from friends that you refer to the tool, because we believe that this is the best way to market the tool. Just a friend that recommends about the tool, and you can purchase Amazon gift cards with PayPal through that link. So if it's relevant for you, mostly for international sellers, to sell Amazon gift cards and buy them with PayPal.
Pay attention that we we are using a third-party vendor that sells those gift cards, and he supports both Amazon.com and Amazon UK.
Yeah, which is also a good place to remind that if you have any issue with one of the gift cards, you can contact them over here. You have that email to contact them. So feel free to do that, and they respond quite fast.
Yeah, usually there are no problems, as far as we know.
Offer, before I'm moving forward to the next subject, and as you can see, this was very technical. Our webinar is relatively, we give a lot of tips, but it's technical. It's about to show how the tool works. Before I'm going to move to the next part, which is how to start listing items and what is the way to list a bestseller item, I'd like to talk for 1 second about how to import items for the people that moves from other repricers to DSM. If you have decided to change your repricer or your platform, we don't believe in the word repricer anymore. We're not a repricer. Repricer is only one part of the tool. So how do you do that? How do you import your items from other websites to DSM? So first, when you first log in, you will have a small icon that pops up that helps you to that navigates you to the import page. But you can also find it in the price monitor. If you go to the price monitor page, at the bottom, where is it?
It's only for new users, so it won't appear.
Oh, it's only for new users. Okay. Wait, so I'll show it from another place. If you will go, okay, so don't go to the price. If you'll go to price monitor page, you will find here a button that says import import listings, and also you can find that page if you click on import on here on the queue, and you click on import listings. You will have here the sentence that say import listings, and you'll get to this page with those cute cars. And over here you have multiple ways to import the items from different tools, and you can also, of course, find, if you look for the word import in our YouTube channel, you will find the tutorial that explains, instead of now wasting 10 minutes on explaining how it works, you can find the tutorial both in English and Hebrew if you're a Hebrew speaker, how to import the listings, and of course that we are here to support, so just feel free to write to us if there is anything. Offer, did I forget anything? Actually, now I realize that I forgot the settings, yes. So to finish that part, let's just talk about one last thing, which is the general settings that are relevant for your general account settings. You can find them under your name, and if you click on settings, you will find here a button that says import listings, and if you click on that, you will have a small icon that pops up that helps you to that navigates you to the import page. And over here you have multiple ways to import the items from different tools, and you can also find the tutorial that explains, instead of now wasting 10 minutes on explaining how it works, you can find the tutorial both in English and Hebrew if you're a Hebrew speaker, how to import the listings, and of course that we are here to support, so just feel free to write to us if there is anything. Offer, did I forget anything? Actually, now I realize that I forgot the settings. So The settings page is divided into tabs, and the different tabs, they talk about the different pages also here. So I'm not going to discuss the dashboard settings right now, just the account general settings. So you have your email, which is not changeable through here. You can set your name and your country where you're from. That's just for us to get to know you better. You can choose help language, and I'll choose the English help language and update to show you. When you change your help language to English, another cool thing that we have around the website is those question marks, which will reveal some information about that part that you're looking at. So feel free to change the help language to English and go over them. They will help you. You can set a default currency, which is explained over here in that question mark, and the PayPal account that you use to receive money via in eBay for your sales. You can also change your password over here, or deal with your eBay connection. You can disconnect from eBay, and then you will have a two-steps process, which is the same process when you just open a new account and you have to connect your eBay account to DSM. So you can, if we ask you in the support system to disconnect and reconnect to eBay, it's done through here.
I want to
Offer
say
anything else
one.
that
I
you would
want
like?
to say one thing about the default currency. The default currency is the currency that you will see inside the system. So if you are selling in Europe, for instance, or in Amazon UK, and you want to see your sales and profits and the lister and the monitor, all the information in euro or in pounds and not in dollars, you can change here the default currency. This part also pops up on your steps when you first log into the system. It asks you what will be the default currency you'd like to see in the system. So this is about that. Okay, I think we are ready to. We saw the whole system. We saw the whole features and got a great overview about it. Let's drill down. Let's see some information about how to list an item. The secrets of the process of publishing the best seller items. So DSM, as we said, is built to optimize your listings, to optimize your dropshipping business in order for you to sell more. This is our motto, and this is what we are doing all the time in order to improve your business, to make you sell more, and for you to become more satisfied. Okay, so
Right. Yeah.
in order to start working and gain profit, the first place that we will visit is the settings page, which Kfir is currently is. We have tab only for the lister. Go to the lister, Kfir. Here we're setting up all the information of our account, of our eBay account. For instance, what is our break-even percentage and what is our desired profit that we would like to get, which is also percentage. A short word about the break-even percentage. It's something that each one of us calculate differently. We just give you to fill the final calculation that you did in percentage, but you are the one who need to calculate it alone. For instance, if eBay takes you 9% for a fee for every sale, and PayPal takes 3.4% from each transaction, and if you have around 5% taxes that are taken on Amazon, so together you can summarize it to around 19%. This is something that you will feel here. Also, the default target is the targeted. We're setting up a lot of things that will be default, so it will be easier and faster for you to work. So you can set up the default target that will appear in the rapid lister every time you list an item. Also, we have a default item location. If you want all your items to be in a specific location, you can fill it up here. If you are not filling it up, we automatically fill it for you according to the country you are selling from. For instance, from USA, everything will be, I think, from Phoenix, uh, and
Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, and the other has other
UK will
locations.
be London, and etc. Also, we have a bad words filter, which is a really cool thing. We filter words from the content of your listings automatically. When we are doing dropshipping, dealing with dropshipping, we take the content of existing item from existing websites such as Amazon, Walmart, and etc. So sometimes inside the content you will see click here and buy from Amazon, the best price of Amazon, stuff like this. We are automatically removing those words, the words that appear inside this bad words filter text box. You are welcome to add your own custom words. Next thing is our community Vero protection. There are Vero brands that eBay doesn't allow to sell, and not only those that are published, there are also a lot of items that are removed from eBay because someone is complaining about a brand violation. We collect those brands both automatically when item is banned from eBay. We take its ASIN and we take the brand and save it, and also users are reporting for us about those Vero brands. And if you try to list an item which is a Vero brand, we warn you, or in the worst case block you from listing it.
In the next section, I'm showing exactly how to report an item also. So here you can turn on and off the brand reported by other
the
users.
protection, if you don't want it, you can turn it off.
Yeah,
Also,
but it's only for what other people has reported. So their eBay list that we will anyway block, that
yeah.
there is no reason to publish anyway.
Okay, next
What's the
thing.
next one?
In a moment I will show you in the lister how do we list an item. One part that we are doing is we always read the information that eBay provide us in order to optimize our sales according to Cassini, to the search engine of eBay, and their recommendations and ways to become better than your competitors. One of the things that we have read and noticed is the item specifics, which is not no less important than the title itself. So we try to we give you the option to fill item specifics, and we also try to autofill by ourselves the specifics from information we get from the source vendor or from the
And here you
content.
can turn it on or off.
What?
I just said that you can turn it on or off if you want to use it or not.
Yes, we try to autofill it for you from the content of from the source vendor, and you can turn it on and off from the settings. Next thing, which is a cool new thing we added, is default item
From yesterday.
specifics. Yes, it's we added it a day ago. You can create your own default item specifics, such as tax free if you're not taking the tax, or free shipping, or you can add a specific, for instance, item weight, for instance, and leave it blank in the content, and then it will appear there every time you go and list an item, and you will only need to fill the value. It will be like a reminder for you. Next thing is the brand logo. Because we are dropshippers, we are not selling a unique item. We are competing other people. So what will make the customer buy from us or click on our list when he see lots of results? The answer is uniqueness. If you put a unique image, or at least make a change in the image, it can attract the customer to click on your specific item more than another seller. So we added an option to add your own custom brand logo. For instance, as you can see here, you see a free USA 5 days shipping with a face and a USA flag. This is something that I designed, and it's being added to every image in the lister.
And here you can upload it or clear it.
Right. So
If you want to.
soon you will see it in practice. Last.
Please notice that it's open only for VIP members, meaning you have to upgrade your account first. And if you need a logo, we put here a cool link for you to a website that it's nothing that has to do with DSM, just a website that will help you to find a logo. Ofer, can I talk about the business policy part?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so business policy, just to make it shorter, is something that you set or not set on eBay depending on your business management, and you can learn about it. And I really
Recommend.
I believe that, yeah, I really recommend to do it. And if you will write the word policies in our YouTube channel, you'll find a 6 minutes, 7 minutes video about how to set up, how to configure business policies. What are they? Why using them? I recommend very much to use them. If you're not using them, you have the default policies that DSM sets for you. But if you are using them, it's this section over here. So refer to go to the video, and let's not waste time on it right now because the video explains much better than we would explain right now.
Okay, so we said that we showed you a few features that you can do in order to make your item be more attractive than the others, which was image, which was item specifics. But one of the things that also attractive, or at least makes a customer feel safe to buy from you, is template. If you design your content in a nice way, you can attract customers that will see your list and decide to buy from you because you show professionality. So we in DSM provide you not one but 4 different designs of templates, ready-made template, which are optimized to eBay, and I will show you in a moment what I mean by optimized. The first one is a big sale, the second one is buy what you want, hearts, and baby blue. Those are the 4 ready-made templates we provide you, and of course you can edit, create your own, edit those, and clone your own templates. As you can see here, I have already 13 templates. In the bottom green button you see you have a new template if you want to create a brand new template of your own. And also for the VIP members, we created 3 more templates, and soon we will release more templates which are unique for the VIP plan, which is a VIP template with a small gallery inside, Christmas template which is relevant for 6 months from now, and the sports template if you are selling sport things. As you saw in the dashboard, soon there's gonna be a NBA or a football game, so it's a really cool template you can use for that. Let's see a practical example on the big sale. Let's edit the template and create our own clone custom. Let's name it the big sale webinar. Okay, the name, so we could find
We
it.
already have this one. We'll have to call it webinar 2.
Okay.
So over here, you change the name.
Yep. Okay, so what you see here, you see the template name, you see web view, which is showing you the content of the template. This is the design we did. In the design, go up please. In the design you can see the HTML view, or you can see even the source code by going to tools and source code, and here you can edit it. Inside the source code you will find out that we added few things that optimizing your listing. We had the title, content, and keywords, and all kind of information in the beginning of the HTML that describes better behind the scene your item. So this is a small tip from us. Now, how do you use this template to inject the content? So we have placeholders. For instance, the title, which is with the with the parent
With formatting?
yeah with the parentheses,
Mm.
square parentheses, like this title or image, and all what you need to do is to write those words, and we will inject the content into it. Now, if you
You
don't
can
want to,
actually use, yeah, you don't have to write it, you can just use it from
exactly,
here.
we created a drop down special for you that you can just inject those words without writing them. Now, uh,
And then you can also format them. You can like change colors and do whatever you want with them, and it will appear as you formatted it. We just take the, if it's the title, we just take the title from the source website, or this is actually the eBay title. We take the description, for example, from the source website, and we will post it here in pink in your font. So
exactly.
feel free to change it.
Another cool thing we added here is we collected 60 images, logos that you can use inside your template, which is free shipping or quality guarantee, all kind of you will see your own by your own. Those are the things that you can do here. And lastly, the coolest thing we are doing, which is we are the only monitor who is doing it, in a mobile preview. When you are connecting to eBay from your phone, you don't see these templates. So if you want to address those people who buy from the phone and see only text, you can actually write them anything you want inside this mobile preview part we have. For instance, you can write welcome to my store, or I have a discount, tax free, free shipping, get in 5 days, the title of the item, everything you want, you can write the people, and it will be injected into the content. Now, pay attention, in order for this to work, you must have the placeholder that's called mobile content. I just marked it inside the template itself. This is how it's working. We inject this mobile content into the template, and eBay knows to extract this part and show it to the customer.
Hmm.
So let's save this template, and
Also, while we're saving the template, there is an interesting question here. They're asking whether we're going to integrate with Crazy Lister, which is a service that it's a template service. The answer is that we are in constant discussions with the team of Crazy Lister in order to eventually do an integration.
yes,
So the answer is yes.
actually, you can create a new template and paste their template. It should work. We did some tests in the past, and so that it's working, you can create a DSM template. You can ask them about it. You can create a DSM template or export to DSM, and it will be exported with those uh, placeholders that we showed you. Now, very
What is the default template here? What
exactly.
is
What
that?
the very important thing to do here is to set up your default template, the template that will be used every time you are going to use the rapid lister, which is now we are going to go there and actually list an item. So we created in the settings our default information. We set up our default template to inject the content into. Now we can actually go and upload an item within 2 clicks of a button, within a few a very few moments. So this is the rapid lister. It's called rapid because it is rapid. All you have to do is paste a link from a source website, for instance Amazon. We support, as you can see on the bottom, we support Amazon.com, UK, Walmart, AliExpress, Target, Overstock, Kmart, Sears, and we are continuously working on getting more sources and finding more attractive and unique deals for you. Let's take this, for instance, this baby toy item and list it. Now, before we list it, I want to show you that those default parameters uh, that we set up before are already inside the lister.
Oh, you want to show it? 1 second then? Yeah, there you go.
Okay, you can see publish to ebay.com, and the template is the webinar template we set as default. So all is left to do is to paste the link, and we can import all the information.
Okay, just before we're pasting the link, one thing that we will not discuss further today, but you can find. I can't manage to work. My computer is so slow like this. I'll just copy the link into here. One of the things that you will be able to see in the Amazon, specifically in Amazon and Walmart pages, is all kind of buttons that we add use for users that uses the DSM Chrome extension. It's the Chrome extension that is up here, and you can find also videos about it in our YouTube channel. You just write the word Chrome, and it will give you the Chrome extensions videos, so you can learn about it. So, Offer, I was posting here the link. Is that all that I have to do? Can I click import and it will just bring the item?
Yes.
While we're importing items, we didn't go over the find items page. Can you tell us what could users find there?
The find items page is a place where you can find ideas for items. We are right now working on reconstructing this page, and soon it will have a tool to research and find great dropshipping items. So stay tuned about it. This is why we
Yeah,
didn't overview it right now in this
yeah.
webinar.
We will
Uh,
give a full webinar only about that. So join
yes.
us again.
Okay, so we are in the rapid lister. As you can see, the top part showing you the original item and its price, and then you can see the title, the original title, uh, and a few cool parts under it that helps you to optimize the title, which is one of the most important things. We need to put as many words as we can in the title, because eBay works in a way that he shows the user only the words that the user searched for. So the more words that are relevant to the user search you will write, the more users will find you. So
Yeah.
we suggest
It's
you.
actually all about relevance. So what you have to be is relevant for your customer. The more you will give him exactly what he's looking for in the search words, with words, the more he will be able to find you.
Okay, so the first part is suggested words. We are creating a list of suggested words which are built from a few things, uh, words that will always appear, like the top quality original or the brand name, words from the competitors, and words from other sources that we collect from them. The second part is the eBay suggestion search box, which you can start typing a word that is relevant to your item. For instance, if this is a musical toy or a baby toy, you can write this word and it will show you what people search on eBay. Pay attention, this takes the things that people are searching on eBay. So for instance, if I write musical baby toy and I see that in the result people are looking for musical baby toys, so this missing S can provide me much more results if I will write
Offer,
musical
this
baby
is
toys.
amazing. This is amazing. Look at the result that we got. We actually wrote musical baby toy and got baby Einstein take along tunes musical toy, which is just look if we just change our title just to that. We give people exactly what they're looking for, and we know that this is what they're looking for because we got it from the autocomplete by eBay.
Right.
That's amazing.
The next part is the competitors. You can see how many competitors are on this item. On the left side you see total more than 10 competitors. We show up to 10 competitors. We show their link to their items, their price, how many items they sold, and the category they chose. Okay, under this part we're starting to deal with the price. We finished dealing with the title. We see now the price. We have the source price and we have the target price, which is calculated by our default desired break even and profit set in advance in the settings, so we don't need to touch it unless we want to replace the price or beat the competition or whatever. Also, we have
And the amazing
explanation.
part is that if you have, oh, sorry, Offer, finish your sentence. I'm sorry, I was sure you
I
finished.
finished. Talk.
Okay, so and the amazing part is that if you have any question about how exactly do we calculate it, just go to the question marks over here, also for the break even, and it will tell you exactly how we calculate it.
Okay, next part is items quantity. This we remember the last number you wrote here. So if you will write 2 and publish, the next time you will upload the list, new list, it will still be 2 or 5 or whatever you want. Usually I list a quantity of 2 because of two reasons. First reason is because I want more conversion. If someone want to buy 2 products of the same item, why not allowing him? And and the second reason is because eBay promotion, new things that they recently added, is working only from a quantity of 2 and above. So 2 is for what I think is it is the optimized number, because more of that you are losing your limits, less than that you're losing conversion. Okay, next part is the part of the specifics and the item information. Until recently, eBay wasn't so great in searching, in finding the relevant items you are looking for. Today they have moved to more specifications method, which is finding you the right relevant item you are looking for by uh, ordering the items under specifications. This is why they made the UPC of the item mandatory. You must have UPC for your item. If you are not putting any UPC, they remove your item. They will remove, or they will not renew your item, your listing. We try as much as we can to fill it with the data we get. If not, we are writing does not apply, which is something that eBay can forgive or let you relist your items if you write does not apply. And lastly, you see the UPC is in blue and not in black. It's because we give you a link. You can easily click on this UPC and it will take you to the UPC item database website, which will find you similar items with the same title, and then you can take from here a UPC if you'd like. Also, we fill EAN, which is the European UPC, ISBN for books, manufacturer MPN, brand,
And brand name,
the
which
brand
is
name,
super important for zero protection.
right? And the next part is the item specifics, which I mentioned before. Every category has its own specifications. This is why every time you will select a category, I forgot to talk about this part, the selection of the category. So let's go back to it. We automatically select for you the most relevant category for the item you have chosen to upload, but you can change it. You can select whichever you want, and if it's not in this list, you can override the list by writing the ID of the category in this text box. If you don't want to override, just leave it empty. If you want to find the relevant ID, you have this search button that takes you to eBay to search the relevant category number. So back to item specifics. As I said, item specifics are fields that filled for each category differently. What I mean is that in the development baby toys, you will have the gender, for instance. Which gender of a baby is it? Is it male? Is it baby boy, baby girl, and etc. And if you'll publish a car, it will ask you something like what year or what brand, stuff like this. So here we are trying to automatically fill for you these parameters, and the parameters we don't fill for you, you can just select from the drop down. If you want to create your own item specifics, which is really recommended. Try to fill as much as you can. You can click add more specifics and just write the type and the name. The name and the value. If you don't find in the drop downs the parameter you want, for instance, you have a item which its color is I don't know, it's a unique, and you don't have it in the drop down, you can add a new specific with the same name, and it will override the drop down. This is about the item specific.
Offer, just before we move on about the item specifics, eBay actually is giving as much weight to your title as it gives to your item specifics. And it used to be for dropshippers. If you're dropshipping for a while, people used to say, when you dropship, just improve your titles and you will sell more. But actually, today it's much more than that. And one of the most important things that you can do in order to sell more is to put as many item specifics as you can that are, of course, they have to be relevant for the item. You cannot put just whatever you want, because if you put whatever you want, eventually you're spamming eBay. So don't spam eBay, but make it as relevant as possible for your customers, and eBay will promote you only for that, only for being so specific toward your customers.
There were tests that that showed that adding item specifics actually promoted items more than those without. So it's a really good tip and really good tool, really good thing to do. Okay, now when you're going and listing an item on eBay, you need to fill up a lot of annoying questions, such as what is the item duration and what is the condition, and remain anonymous, and how to pay, and all kind of information that you need to fill. Not only that, if you have business policy, you need to select the relevant business policy, and etc. and etc. This is this part that you can that we automatically filling up for you. Plus the package dimension, which is relevant especially if you're using the GSP, the global shipping program, that calculates for your customer the shipping price according to these package dimensions. So we automatically fill it up for you. We're using the...
Can I say one word?
Yes?
About the GTC, the good till cancel the list duration, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to refer you to our help center, in which you can find an article that talks all about what is GTC, how to work with it, what happens, for example, if you list items in UK and you don't have a store subscription. So it's over here. I think it's under general or under the lister. Here, what is good till cancel listing format? So you can read all about it. So just saying that.
Okay, so really Kfir said that listing duration is automatically GTC. And the reason we're doing it is because of our protection system, which is taking your items to be out of stock with quantity 0 on eBay, and this option...
that's exactly what's explained in that article.
Yep, this option is available only for GTC. If you want to
wait,
list
can you also list? No, go on.
If you want to wait a second. If you want to list items which are not in a GTC way, but in a 30 days way, when we will arrive the monitor page and we will explain you about the protection, we will also show you how you can open an option here to list the items for a specific duration and not only GTC. But as long as you are using the default parameters, GTC is also our recommendation, because this way you can keep your history of sales and promote the listing for a long time, and of course your protection. Okay, next part is the images. We are loading all the images for you, and plus if you will stand on one of the images, you will see we have a few options on them. We can open it to see it big, we can delete it, we can rotate the image, and we can mirror it. Okay, when you open the image, you can see on the top left corner the icon that I told you, this logo, this brand logo, which is attracting the users to click or to watch this item, because they say, hey, this item is more unique, or hey, it has a great deal. A lot of customers are buying because of the image and not because of the content. So you can also upload from your computer or from a website. You can mirror, you can play with those images. You can remove the annoying picture of Amazon with this hand. I guess you all know it. In order to clear up the the hints that this item is coming from Amazon, and you can click on one of the items to select it as the main image. Next is the web content. As I told you, we are taking the template and we are injecting all the content inside of it, so you could see the image and the content and everything. The only thing that is not filled is the title, because we are writing the title here in this very page. Remember, we are optimizing the title, so we will inject the title into this template. And the mobile content, of course, is not filled either, because it's filled down here. You can see, hi guys, welcome to my store, the title and the content. This data will be filled and injected into this template. Okay, so it took us a few minutes to talk about all this page, but actually when you are going and doing it on your ongoing work, when you're listing new items, it takes you 1-2 minutes to pass all this page and list items, which is very comfortable and optimized for your dropshipping world. Okay, so if no more questions, I would like to talk with you about listing multiple items at once. In the rapid lister, if we'll go back to the rapid lister, before going to the rapid lister, I'd like to talk with
What
you
happens when I click up?
about the two steps of publication. When you click publish, first thing we do is ask eBay, is it okay to list this item? And if eBay say yes, so if it's succeeding, so we show you success, and then you can publish the item. If not, it can show you either a warning or error. For instance, now you see an error that I have a limitation on this account, so I cannot list anymore. Or warnings, for instance, we are warning you about you cannot sell guns or weapons or tobacco, stuff like this on eBay, so we are warn you about it. Or some other information like funds that will be frozen on your PayPal. Any information that eBay provides us, we are showing you in this pop-up before listing. Okay, so here in the rapid lister we have two tabs. We talked about the single list. We also have option to bulk listing. You can upload tens of items at once. If you, for instance, want to deal with uploading new items only once a week, only on Friday, for instance, you can use this tool. This tool is this page is split for to 3 parts. I will start with the second one, the bulk lister. Here you can select source and target, which is again selected automatically by your default parameters, and you need to paste not the links to the items, but the ASINs, the IDs of the items, and you can split it with a comma or with a new line break. If you want to add a title up front, you can also write ASIN title with a comma, and split it with a semicolon.
It doesn't have to be an ASIN from Amazon, it can be an ID from every website that we
Right,
support.
from Walmart, from AliExpress, from everywhere. Just select the right source. So after you put all your ASINs, all the IDs, all the items that you want to add, you can set settings for all those listings. For instance, if it's their location, the business policy, the quantity, what template to load them, and your profit percentage that you want to calculate. And when you click import, it will show you the first the part on the top of the page, which is loading items. What we are doing, we are adding those items that you asked us to list. We are importing them from the source website, for instance from Amazon, and it doesn't matter if it's 20 items or to 1,000 items, we are importing them, and when we finished importing them, we are showing you the continue button that you can continue to edit it and list it. It's actually two steps bulk listing. The first step is to import, the second step is to optimize and list the item. If you don't want to optimize before listing, you have also the button that auto publish, which is available only if we didn't finish to load the items. You can also delete this list if you don't want to use it or whatever. Okay, let's continue to the second part of the bulk listing by clicking on the green button continue. Here you can see that if some of the items are banned or have some issues with out of stock, or as you can see a Vero item, you will see an error. For the rest of the items, you will see them all in a table. By the way, in these days we are working on improving this table to show you specifics and more information. Right now you have the title, the image, the category, the profit, the source and the target price, and the quantity for each item. You can also see for each item the content if you want to see and edit, of course, by clicking on the green eye button, which will open a pop-up with the content itself. Let's let it load.
Yeah, my computer is a bit slow because I'm recording and everything is running.
Okay, so this is the content. Close it, please. You can select the main image that you want by clicking on it, and if you are hovering and waiting for 1 second on the image, you can also delete it. It will show you this X and the image in bigger. You can remove it. Also, this page is supporting pagination. So if you have loaded I don't know 500 items, you'll see X items in the first page, and you can decide to how many items you want to show per image and move forward and backward. A cool thing that we added here, which is really good to know, is the schedule listing. You can list all the items at once, but if you want to work on Friday and list those items all over the week, you can click on schedule. Schedule will allow you to do two things. One is publish at a specific time. If you want to list in a specific time that you know that people are waking up, or in USA, or whatever, in a specific date, you can schedule time to publish the items. Or the cooler thing is the continuous publishing. eBay likes that stores are active, always uploading items, removing items, showing some activity, like the real life, that people like stores that bring new inventory and remove old inventory. This is why we have the continuous publishing. You can tell our system, I want to list X items every X hours. I can tell them I want to publish 3 items every 24 hours or every 12 hours, and every 12 hours it will publish you 3 items from this list. So you can just work 1 day of the weeks on finding items, and the rest of the time just handling your dropshipping business in other ways, and focus on growth, or just go to the sea and it will publish it for you. After publishing, it will take you to all the listings to the queue. On the top left corner of the screen you have the queue, which is showing you the status. It can show you a status of pending, which is waiting for listing. It can show you the status success, which is item is published, and it can show you error. If it has error, it will show you also the error itself. If you want to fix it, you can edit the item and change the parameters in order to fix it and relist it from here. Of course, you can filter and clear all the messages and etc.
We are improving that page, by the way, by these days.
Yep. So this is basically how you list items to eBay in a very optimized way, and becoming just better than your competitors by using DSM power. Okay, questions, anyone?
I saw some questions that are not relevant for everyone, and I referred to the questions to the customer support system, which is more personal stuff. So maybe we should just move on to the next part, or do you see any question?
Okay, so Kfir, I listed items and have, I don't know, 100 items. What now?
Okay, so once you already listed items, it's about time to manage your business on a day-to-day. So let's talk about day-to-day business management with DSM that is done through two pages, the price monitor page and the dashboard page. I'll just go out of the presentation here. Let's click exit and go back to the account. Just give me 1 second here. Okay. Um, if I'll go to the price monitor page, what is the offer? Should I start with the settings or should I start with showing the page?
Select whatever you want.
I think I'll start with showing the page itself. Once you publish items to eBay, they appear here in your monitor page. And the page is built in a very specific structure. First, you have the item itself. If you stand on the image, you'll see the image, you can see the title, you can click on it and get to the item. You can select multiple items together, and I'll show you what to do with it later. Um, Actually, before I get to the table, above that, you can select how many items to show right now. So if you have more than 20 items, then you better show 50 or 500. You can also choose whether to show only active listings that are now for sale in eBay, or to show only ended listings, which are listings that you ended, which by the way appear with a released button, green release button. This is how you know that it's not available anymore in eBay. We do let you save them here, and in the future we will add a section that is for ended items that you archive, that you can reuse in the future again. If you have a good seller, for example, in the winter and you want to save it for next winter. You can also filter the list. If I'll click on filter the list, you can filter either by title to find the item quickly, by the source, by anything that you want. And the cool part is that you can also use bigger than or smaller than. And if you'll do, for example, here, you do all the prices that are smaller than $10. And if I'll filter by smaller than $10, it will give me all the items that I have that are smaller. So for example, this item that is $46 will not appear. It works both ways. Oh, what happened here? I lost my filter. It works. Oh yeah, it already filtered it for me. It works both ways, smaller than and bigger than. And the last option that you have, let's give it a second. It filters it. And the last option that you have is to filter by range. So if you click on our range filter, you can filter from to. So like a profit from $1 to $5, give me all the profits that are like that. And you have multiple options here. You can go over them. So that's about the upper part and the first part of the table. Then the table is divided into two. You have the source and you have the destination. In the source, you can see where is it the item sourced from, what is its ID and current price. And in the destination part, you can see that currently the items are listed to ebay.com. We told you there will be also not only eBay in the future. You can see the ID and click on the link to go to the item. By the way, the source link will take you to the item in this case in AliExpress. You can see the price, and if you stand on the price, you can see when was it last scanned. Our scanner works every 60 minutes for most of the websites except of AliExpress. How often does it run for AliExpress?
Every 8 hours.
Every 8 hours. That's why it's in orange. If the item goes over 1 hour, the scan goes over 1 hour, you will see it with a yellow sign, and a green sign means that it was scanned in the past hour. It's like the 1 hour is the average, so not all of your items will always be with green light, but it doesn't go above, I don't know, 1 hour and 15 minutes. You can see the quantity, and in the quantity there are two very, very important signs that you have to be familiar with. One is the out of stock. It's a black lock that if you stand on, you can see since when is that item out of stock. It's since May 27th. And there is the we call it out of prime protection, out of prime item that is set on eBay to quantity zero, or its price will multiply. I'll talk about it in the settings. But it's actually not only for Amazon Prime. We call it out of Prime just to have another protection that is not out of stock, but it's relevant for multiple protections that I will discuss in the settings part. Then you can see your estimated profit, the profit that is estimated by the final price minus the source price minus the break even. So that's how it estimates the profit over here. And you can filter it by it. And you can also see, this is the coolest part, your performance. So views count. The views are, you can see that the views are updated only once a day. Actually, we try to update every 8 hours, but we don't manage to do it, so it's once a day. When we manage, we update it, by the way, every 8 hours. It's not always possible. You can see the watchers count. If people clicked watch on your list, you will see it over here. And you can see a sold count to see how many items you already sold. Over here, we don't see the sold items. Okay, here we can see an item that was sold twice, for example. And if you stand on it, you can see when was the last time it was sold. And the last part is the conversion rate. Conversion rate is the amount of times the item was sold divided by how many views you have. So if I have 11 views and 74 views, 11 sales, sorry, then my conversion rate is 15%. Note that it only helps you when, just a short tip, it only helps you when an item has not so many views, but sorry, when it has many views but not many sales, because generally, just for you to know, the conversion rate goes down to 2% when you have many views. This is the general e-commerce world um, uh, sorry conversion rate, and so it will go down eventually to 2%. But if you see that you have many views but not thousands, just a few hundreds, and you don't have many sales yet, then that means that maybe you should lower your price a little bit, or change the title, or just make the people come, they see the item but they don't purchase it. So this is a very important day-to-day management tip for you. If you click on any of those columns, it will actually sort the column by low to high or high to low. So you see 0, 1, 2, 4, it goes low to high. I'll click on it again, it will go high to low. So that's how the table structure works, and you already got one tip about how to use the conversion selling ratio. You also have over here a days counter, and the idea with the days counter, how many days, is that when you list items on eBay, once in every month it will automatically relist it if you use GTC as a format, which is something we explained in the help center in the article about GTC. But here in DSM, we actually, so instead of saying every month that the item was renewed, we actually count from the day that you listed. So if you have 3 months an item, it will say over here you can see 3 months. So it's an information that you cannot really see on eBay. You can only see it via DSM.
Okay,
So
so what
that's
you're saying here is that we have here a very powerful table that shows me a lot of information and allows me to filter and range filter, and list and list it above, below, in order to manage my system, my business, right?
Yeah, that's exactly the idea. The idea is to let you manage everything and optimize your store in whatever strategy you will choose. Some people choose that after 1 month, I delete every item that doesn't sell. Some people say, let's begin with a profit that is zero, and then once I have sales, go up. So you can filter by that, and then you can change. I'll show you soon how to change items in bulk. So
So
yes,
I can
exactly. That's
filter, for
exactly.
instance, items with low views, with views less than 10 views, for instance, and then sort it by from the oldest to the newest, and then I can play with it, change, make some actions on it.
Well, I'll tell you even more than that. We do it almost automatically for you. Once I'll get to the dashboard alerts, I'll show you exactly how it works. But before we go there to show you how it's semi-automated, let's talk about a few more technicalities of how to work with that table. Another beautiful thing that you can do is to add a note. You can see that items that has a note has a green sign over here, and the note appears over here, and they have also a bell on the left side. So notes are a very powerful tool if you have, for example, I don't know, another source that you can source from, or if you have a coupon code, you can add it here. And to edit the note, all you have to do is to click on it, and you can edit the text. It's a very simple text note, and then when you have a note, it turns green. If you delete the text in there, it will just remove everything. Um, you also get notes, by the way, when an item is out of stock for too long. I'll talk about it in the settings, but here you can see a note that we got about the item that is out of stock for too long. Let's talk about editing and deletion of a single item, and then I'll show you how to do it in bulk to multiple items. So editing an item, which by the way we always work to improve, is done through clicking on the pencil blue icon. You can deactivate a scan for an item, and when you deactivate the scan, when you decide I don't want to scan anymore this item, we stop scanning the source website, and actually it appears with a black dot over here, and last scan says not available because this item is not being scanned. So that's relevant for people who doesn't want to, who uses their own supplier, for example, and they have an agreement with the seller, so they want to use the lister, but they don't want to reprice it every time that the price changes because they have constant price they agreed on with the supplier. So that's an example for a use for that. Wait. Other things that you can do is you can change the title. You can change the title, and you have also the counter of how many characters are left. You can change the source ID. If you click on that pencil up there next to the source ID, you can change the link and click on replace, and it will replace completely the source section. Um, so that's over here. You can change the target ID if you change the eBay ID and you need to reattach it to another eBay page. That is all done up here. You can also use the report button over here. If you find an item that has wrong pricing, you can choose to report, and it will automatically rescan the item and report to us that you found wrong pricing, so we could investigate on it on our side. You can change the store price, the target price, and play with the break even, and play with the profit, and play with the quantity, all the things that are obvious that you have to edit, and we will of course in the future add more stuff that you can edit from here. And you can also change the template. You can choose a different template. For example, if it's Christmas and you change all your templates to Christmas, then here you can choose another template. If you change your template and you click confirm, and it will change it. So that is done. That is the editing for single item. If you want to edit multiple items, you simply choose all the items, and then on the top right corner you will have a blue pencil icon that if you click on, you get a very, very smart system for editing multiple items. And check this out. You can change each and every item's parameters by itself, profit by percentage, profit by dollars, anything that you want. But you can also do a bulk operations, such as change all the quantities to 5, and then all the quantities change automatically to 5. Change my break-even if I want to change break-even to some of my items. If you filter by some listings, like all the listings that has only $1 profit set to them, you want to set with a higher break-even, just as an example. So you can filter it and then choose all of them and then edit and then change the break-even. You can change the profit to some percentage, different percentage, or you can also edit it by constant dollar. So you can say I want it to change it to $4 to all of my items. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, I just changed my profits to $4. Never mind. As I said, you can change it to some dollars. You can change it by percentage or by dollar. Let's say set all my profits up by $1. So if I'll change it to 3, all my profits will change from $1 to $4. It's like by dollar instead of 2.
So if you
So you
have
can
different profits and you want to raise by $1 for all those items without affecting them to a specific number, you can change by for add $1 or reduce 10%, for instance.
Exactly. Let's say I want to do a sale and reduce 10% for all my items. It's done by profit, and you can use minus, by the way. Minus 10 will give you minus 10%. You can say that it affects each one of them differently. So that's something that you can do. You can also deactivate the scan for multiple items for if you want to disable or enable scan status, or change templates. Same way that you could do it for one item, one item. You can do it for multiple items. It's a very strong tool. It's actually unique to DSM. No other tool gives you these advanced options for editing. And
So
speaking of
Kfir,
advanced,
what you're saying is that if you are editing, you can edit existing item or even import existing items and improve them by with DSM by editing them from here, right? You can just click on the edit and change the title, for instance, to a more optimized one, and change the template to be more attractive and more optimized to eBay.
definitely, people that move from other prices to DSM usually ask us, the first question they ask is, how do I use your templates? They look so cool. So it's done by checking all the items and editing here. Um,
You don't need to
yeah,
check them all. You can list. You can edit specific ones in bulk if you just mark the ones you
oh yeah,
want
totally.
with a checkbox.
Yeah, I'll choose these two only, for example. Okay, that's about it. So, but one more thing is, how do you delete items? So check this. We also have very interesting deletion options. We have four different options for deletion. First is, please remove it only from DSM monitor, because for any reason you want, we ask you in the support to remove and re-add them or anything, you can remove them from here. And once you remove them from here, they will be just deleted from this page. Um, Another option that you can do is just end the listings on eBay and leave them in the monitor in this, you see this state of released with the green release button. You can remove them from the monitor and end them on eBay. So that's like combining these two buttons together. But the fourth one is my favorite. You can end an item on eBay and immediately relist it. So if you have, this is one of my favorite tips. If you have an item that's sold and has good sales, and you look at it and you see that the last time it was sold was, oh my god, it's like 2 months ago, but it's such a bestseller. Sometimes if you will just end and relist it immediately, what will happen is that you will lose your sales history. It will not show anymore on eBay that this item was sold twice because it's a new listing. But the beautiful part is that you gain the freshness of the search engine. Cassini, which is the search engine of eBay, might promote you again because he thinks it's a new list. So so that's
He
something
is
that might bring you
promoting new lists. This is
yeah, it is promoting. Yeah, that's what they say. There are many theories about how many hours and all that, but effectively it just promotes newly. So maybe it's a way to bring back sales to this item. Um, Under the table, that's the last thing about that before I go to the dashboard and then show you the settings. Under the table, you can find like some global operations, like to find listings from eBay that that are on eBay but not in DSM, and import them. By the way, we have a very big update for this feature upcoming in the next few days. So if you click here, you will see all the items that are from eBay, and you can import them, and it's a very friendly button. You can add existing listings. I'll show it for a second. You can add, if you don't want to find them using this tool, you can just add them one by inserting the eBay ID and the source link. You can report a Vero. We offer mentioned it before. Remember that if you have, we protect you from Vero brands, and if you have, it's never 100% because it always changes. If you have a Vero that eBay removed the list, you can report the brand name. Remember that you saw in the rapid lister a brand name, so you can report the brand name here, and then we will approve it and we'll add it to the list. And offer, what is revise all monitored items?
if
I'm
you
not
have
familiar with this one.
a big amount of items, more than 500 for instance, and you want to edit them all. So instead of showing you a huge table of editing items, click on it here. You can edit all those items through this button.
Wait, let's see. Oh, I think I need to hard refresh my. It's a very new feature, isn't it?
Yep, just
Yeah,
released.
I'm not even familiar with it. So it's basically like the edit. Okay. So if you have For example, more than 500 items, that is the limit to be edited with selecting all the items, then it's done through here. Um, I will not show it now because my computer is too lagging, but it looks the same, so there is
Yes.
nothing
It's
too
like
special to
editing
show.
items but without checking. Just editing all your monitored items at once.
Uh, I'll just move on if it's okay with you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we showed you the dashboard. Sorry, we showed you the monitor page, and we told you, wow, you can do all this cool stuff. But what we didn't show you yet is the dashboard page, in which we thought, okay, wow, we were like, dude, if we want me to filter all kind of stuff, and that's a lot of work. And it's true, and it's something that you have to do on your day to day, and we give you some tips of how to do it. But we want to give you some tools that will help you to automate this process. That's why we created the dashboard alerts. In the dashboard page on the top right corner, you will find all kind of different alerts that tells you automatically filters for your items in the monitor page. For example, um, items that has less than 10 views that are already 21 days live. Wow, that's horrible. They're 21 days on in eBay and they don't even have 10 views. Check this one. 23 days. Actually, it's ended, so it's not relevant for this one. But only 5 views. So you can, in that dashboard, you can set all kind of automatic alerts that you will get to optimize your account. So when did you list an item for the last time? If you only didn't list it 5 days, we told you eBay likes activity in the account. We also talk about it in one of our webinars in the help center. So activity is important. Here is an alert: you didn't list items in 5 days. You have items waiting for purchase. You have items that are out of stock for too long. You have items that has no sales in 21 days. You have items that has not enough views. You're missing tracking numbers. Everything is managed through here, and the idea is for you to have zero alerts in here. Every time that you have alert, that means that there is work to do, and if you set those alerts correctly, you will actually not have to filter anymore in the price monitor. Almost you won't have to filter there because you get everything in alerts.
Can
And if
I
you go to
edit?
the
Can I edit
yeah,
those
exactly.
numbers?
If you go to the account settings, you can go to the dashboard settings and change all the alert settings. So you can check how many days before it alerts me, how many views. I don't want 10 views, I want it to be 20 views, etc. Just go over the list here and set the alerts for you to be the perfect alerts for you. Um, so these are dashboard alerts which are supposed to automate the process of optimizing your store. Just one more thing, there is also a calculation of your sell-through, which is how many items you sold in the past 30 days divided by how many active items. So for example, I sold 10 items in the past month. I have 100 items active right now. My sell-through would be 10%. And there are many theories about what should be your sell-through, and if your sell-through is very high, maybe you will sell more. There are many theories about it, but what I believe to give as a tip is that what matters is not the level of sell-through, because you can have it depends on what's your strategy. Some people sell many items but for very low profit, and some people sell really little items for very high profit. So the question is not what's the sell-through, rather what is the trend of your sell-through. So if you follow this number and if you see it dropping over 2 months, that means that maybe you shouldn't publish many more items, and you should try to optimize your current ones. And if you see that it's going up, let yourself publish many more items, because you will sell more. You're doing it very well. So that's something that you can follow over here.
What?
Offer anything that you
Yes,
want to
you
add?
talked about out of prime protection, out of stock protection. Why you are setting all those things to work or to protect you? What kind of
Yeah, so
protections?
we talked about day-to-day management, and since we reprice the items for you and we do everything for you, the idea of day-to-day management is that we will automate also some protections for you. And that is all done in the monitor settings section. So in the under the settings, you go to the monitor tab, and here I'll go over the protection. Some of them I will explain, some of them I will refer you to videos about them. So first protection is what to do when an item goes into protection. Should I change the quantity to 0 in eBay, and then the item is completely out of stock, or should I multiply double the target price? And when I double the target price, many people choose this strategy for different reasons. Um, you can change it here. One of the things that I want to say about that is that if you choose double the target price, you don't have to list any more items as GTC, which is good till cancelled, which is explained in the Help Center article. So if you go to the rapid lister and you choose double the target price, you can actually set there a different format for your listing. So
like
that's
I mentioned
relevant only
before.
to a few people, but I had to say. Oh, okay, great. So that's where you choose what will happen under protection mode. You have under that the resales protector, which is an amazing feature. You can read about it here also. If your listing has sold and you sold, let's say your quantity was 3 and you sold all the 3 items, then you want to immediately the quantity to go back as long as it's still in stock in the source website. So here, if you activate it after 3 items were sold, it will put the quantity back to 3 on eBay.
It's important to mention
So
that
that's very
DSM.
important. Some people don't.
It's important to mention that DSM comes already optimized to start working. So, for instance, this option is turned on as default for any user, and I will also again mention I said that quantity of 2 is an optimized number. It's also because of this reason. If you are if you have sold those 2 items, it will automatically set it back to 2 when your inventory ends on eBay.
Yeah. After the resales protector, we have all the different sources and their own protection. So here it's all about protections. You can sell Amazon Prime items only, or if you turn on the Prime protection, or you can turn it off and sell what's called MFA, um, like non-prime items also on Amazon. You can choose to get prices from the suppliers table in Amazon. It's a whole story about should I work with suppliers table or not. So in our help center, you can go and read an article that is called Buy Box versus Suppliers Table, which talks about how to source the price for the item from Amazon, which is today the leading source. So we give it a lot of importance. So here, buy box versus suppliers table, you can read all about it, and then you will know whether to use the suppliers table or not. And if you're not using suppliers table, you don't want to sell add-on items, Amazon add-on items, you should leave also this option off, and then we scan once in every 8 hours whether items are add-on or whether items are pre-sale. Actually, we don't allow any more pre-sale here. But if items are add-on, we scan it every 8 hours, and if you leave this marked off, then those items will go into protection, which is called the out of prime protection, the orange lock that you saw in the price monitor. If you do want not to use supplier table and to sell add-on items, you can switch it on here, and you will sell also add-on items. Walmart has third-party suppliers, the items that are sold not by Walmart, and you can be protected from them. I recommend it very much. I don't like to sell items from Walmart that are third-party suppliers. Some people take that risk. I don't like to do it because many of those items have the price drops from time to time. Um, and the protection that since the cancellation of Walmart shipping pass program, they added about $6 on average. It's like most of the items are $6 for shipping under $35, and then you get a free 2-day fast shipping. So you can add this protection over here, and it will add the shipping to your items. Um, Kmart and Sears, same thing. You can protect yourself from third-party suppliers and add uh, uh, the shipping price for items below $30 according to Kmart and Sears policies. Same with Target. You can add $6 to prices below $35, and then you cover the shipping price. We changed that once the source website, once they changed their policies, we also update it here. So you will see that maybe it changes if you watch this webinar in 6 months or something. And our new maybe offer, you can refer to it. AliExpress, I didn't even list items from there yet. So
Uh,
what is the AliExpress setting?
as I said, we calculated the shipping price for items you list from AliExpress. So if you want us to calculate the shipping price from the brand, the shipping brand you're using, for instance, ePacket, so you need to use it in this list. Also, we protect if the seller stops using one of these the selected shipping company, we will take it out of prime protection. If you don't want us to calculate the shipping, just select none in this list, and it will not calculate it and not protect from you.
Okay, thank you. Last thing that you have is not about protection. It's just general stuff that has to do with the monitor. So we send you an email daily report that shows you your profits, your sales, your orders when you use auto orders, which we will refer to later, and you can change here your email preferences. Sorry. And remember that I showed you alerts, like I showed you notes in the price monitor that showed you when item is out of stock for too long, or items hasn't shipped. That's in the sales and orders page that we'll see later. So we add those notes automatically, and here you can set you can set how many days will pass before we will put that note on your list. Also, one last thing is you can enable or disable monitoring for generally for all your account. And if sometimes in the support we ask you to disable and update, and then enable and click update, and that will refresh your account. So only if we referred you to do that from the support system, please refresh your account. It will rescan your items. Ofer,
Yes.
anything that you would like to add about the settings?
No, actually, actually, you talked about everything. Let's talk about what's happening now. Okay, I have listed items. I know how to manage my business to optimize it in order to save my sell-through, in order to make sure that I don't have items that just lay there with no stock for a long time, stuff like this. But what's happening after I sold an item? I just sold an item. How does DSM help me to process the sales and to calculate my profits, which is the most important part of drop shipping? And actually, this is one of the reasons we established DSM in the first place, because we saw so many tools that just show us, just give us the ability to reprice the items or to list them fast, but none of them helped us to calculate our profits or to manage our sales, which is no less important than tracking, monitoring the price of the items. So let's take a look on the page that's called Sales and Orders.
I just want to congratulate you for selling an item, which is the most fun part in dropshipping.
Yeah, the kaching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so sales and orders page is divided to two tabs: sales and the auto order. The first part in the screen is a summary of how many items I need to ship, how many items I need to fill tracking details. The next box is the best sellers of
Wait, you can also click on it, and then it will filter
it
the list, and it will
filter
show
the
you.
list, right? The best sellers of the 30 last days. Every month it changes to the uh, most sold item. It's good to know who are your best sellers, because this way you can focus on that niche, because not only eBay promote you in the same category you sell more, it's also a good selling item. So if I'm selling, for instance, a lot of this pillow, I know that if I will publish similar items, probably I will sell a lot of them as well. And the last part is a smaller cube of performance. It's very similar to the dashboard, just showing me some profits and uh, what are my performances. Under that, it's my selling history, which is the most important part. I see here every sale that was made behalf of my account in eBay. I can filter this list. I can see X rows. I can move to next page and etc. And this table contains image of the item, the title, a link to the item on the source and on the target. Uh,
And
and
in the monitor, if you click on the image.
right, if you click on the image, it will find you this specific item on the monitor page. And pay attention, it shows you the buyer name and the buyer address. Not only it shows you the buyer address, the Chrome extension can help you copy the address of from items who are not ordered yet, like the yeah, exactly this one. You have a small button that is shown only if you install the Chrome bot extension, and you can easily copy the address of the client. Also, it shows you the price that was on the monitor at the moment the user bought the item, and your profit and the selling date. This all information is shown up here. Also, you have 4 buttons that helps you manage your sales. The first one, you can see it in blue with a yellow dot on it. When you haven't sold yet, it will be in a gray color. Gray color means it's waiting to be purchased. This is why we have on the top of the screen 1 in waiting to be purchased. And you can also filter by clicking on it. If you are ordering the item, you can simply click on this button. It will be turned to be blue, like the item above this one. Blue means I have ordered this item, but I have ordered this item. The next button is either orange or green, which means did I fill tracking information for this item. If I will click on this button, I will see the details, the tracking number and the carrier. I no longer need to go to eBay in order to fill those parameters. I can do it easily from this page. The moment I fill these parameters, it will become green, and this way I will know that I filled also the shipping information. Next to it, there is a comment, a note. Just like in monitor, I can add a note. For instance, the buyer asked to cancel this item and I need to handle it, or other information that I want to add. And lastly, as you saw on the top of the page and in dashboard, we calculate the estimated profit. And if someone is want to cancel and I'm returning an item, I can remove this item from this list, and it won't be calculated to my performance calculation, profits calculation.
Can I add something?
Yes.
Inside the note, you can also find you can also change the source price if the item eventually was purchased for a different price. And in the future, you could also add the tax level in when we will improve the profit calculation.
Right. Now, not only that, you can do a action about in order to manage your sales. You can also contact your buyer, which is a really cool thing. You have a small envelope next to the buyer name, which when you're clicking on it, feel we didn't see what you're clicking on it, so please stand on it again and click on it. This small envelope, you can click on it and you can contact the buyer, send him a message. Also, if you already sent him messages, you will see a conversation history link. This way you can know that you already contacted him. And not only that, we are providing you templates to contact the user. For instance, if the item is out of stock, or if you want to congrats him for the order or anything else, you can also create your own templates. And when you click on one of the templates, it will fill up the content. If you create a new template, you have a placeholder just like in the template of the listings, like the seller name, the client name, title, and etc. So this is about contacting the seller. Of course, all those messages will appear in the messages center that you can reach to in the top of the page by clicking on this envelope and then click see all messages. This will take you to all of your messages and conversations you had with your clients. This way you can see easily what item they are talking about, information about it, link to the source, the tracking number, everything you want to know will be inside these messages. So it's the best way to manage information in front of your clients, which of course doesn't exist in eBay because it's not dropshipping optimized. So this is about the message center. Now, all what we talked about until now, it's if you want to manage everything manually, if you want to update tracking numbers manually, if you want to order the items manually, and etc. We also
Can we
provide you,
automate it?
yes, we also provide you automation for both of those things. First thing is a Chili Tracker, which is a third-party tool we are using, and we really recommend it because it's a very economic price, and it gives you a very powerful solution. It auto updates your tracking numbers. It's connecting to your email accounts and reading it every once an hour, I think. And if it finds that you have ordered, that you got an email about tracking number from a huge variety of sources, it will immediately update the tracking number in eBay. You know that to become a top-rated seller, you need to stand in 90%. Uh,
95.
it soon will be 95, but right now it's 90% of your orders. So think about it. If you miss a few hours because you were sleeping, or I don't know, was away from your computer, you are hurting yourself becoming top-rated seller. And this chili tracker, which costs about around 10 to 15 dollars a month, will save you. Not only that, they also send emails to the customers when they order, when uh, the shipping has been filled, and also a few days later asking for feedback. And guys, this is a feedback machine. I got around 300 feedbacks within month or two in the Christmas times just because of this chili tracker. It's 100% more than feedbacks that I got before sending those automated emails. So this is about updating tracking and contacting the buyers. The second thing, which is really cool in our system, is something that really gives you an option to stop dealing with ordering items. It's our auto ordering system. We created servers that will contact will browse for you uh, in Walmart, in Amazon, and perform the purchase for you in those websites. You can see the video guide in when you go to this tab. I really recommend you to go there and see this video. It explains exactly how it's working. We are holding servers for you guys, and we buying IP addresses, unique IP address per customer, uh, in order to accomplish the orders for you, instead of you sitting and ordering every item that you get. You can do it. You can automate it. How you do it? You turn on the auto orders items here, and then you need to.
Before I turn it on, can I just say about the YouTube channel that if you go to the YouTube channel and you write here the word order, let's write auto order. You can find also settings and troubleshooting. It's 12 minutes that will tell you a lot. That I think it's a must to watch it before you turn on the auto orders option. So go there, search for auto order, and you will see the troubleshooting and setting up video. But we're also going to discuss it here. Just not everything that is on the video will be discussed right now.
Yep. So turning on the auto order will change this screen to a screen with options. Let's wait for it to be opened. The first part is about our packages. In order for you to use this auto ordering, you need to purchase credit for the auto order. We have different packages, beginning with the starter packages of 30 orders and continuing with other amounts. You need to pre-order a credit in order for us to assign for you a server and the IP address and everything. And then after you buy a credit, every successful auto order will be decreased from this credit. Close it,
Check
please.
how the price goes down, by the way. It starts at 40 cents and it goes down to 20 cents per order.
Right. So right now I have, for instance, I ordered 1,000 orders and I have left only 846 orders left in my credit. I can tell you that our system done close to 10,000 successful orders already. So it's very safe. It's if there is any reason for order to fail, for instance, wrong name or wrong price or anything else, it fails and alerting you. I will show you in a moment how. The second part is the account. In order for us to perform a auto order for you, you need to insert your username and password in the source in Amazon or in Walmart. You do it by selecting the right source. Let's show them where we select the right source. And then click exactly you select Amazon.com and click create, or you can, if you already have one, you can click edit and then you put username and password. Also, our ordering system is using gift cards. It doesn't matter if you're buying gift cards from PayPal or buying gift cards with your credit card. We don't to take the risk and hold your credit cards, or it's only a matter of security. This is why the auto ordering is using only gift balance, both for Amazon and Walmart. So you need to, before turning on the auto ordering, you need to buy gift card in the source and fill it in your account. If you want to get alert of a low balance, you can put here a number of a low balance email that will be sent to you. If you want to fill a gift message in Amazon, you can put it here. And the last part is if you have a troubleshooting that Amazon is asking from you a zip code in order to continue in the auto order, this is the place to put it. So basically this is the auto order. I'm telling you, it makes my life, our life so much easier, because we don't need to run to the computer every night, every evening to perform all our orders. It doesn't matter if it's 1 order per day or 10 orders per day. The credit doesn't go away. It's there, so I really recommend it. When you turn it on, the blue button becomes blue with a yellow dot, the one that I told you before and we ignored it. When you click on it, you can see the actual order made. You also have the order ID, and you can click on it and go to the order itself. If, for instance, a user wants to cancel the order, you can easily go to the order from this page. It also takes a screenshot of the successful order right before clicking place an order. And if it failed, this blue button will become red, and this pop-up will be the same pop-up with the screenshot of the reason of failure. For instance, you don't have enough credit in your gift card, or the price was different, or anything else. You will see a screenshot with the reason of failure. So this is the auto ordering
If you
system.
ever have failures that you don't understand, first refer to the troubleshooting video that I told you about, and then, if not, take a screenshot of your screen and send us to the support. Don't just write us it failed. Take an actual screenshot.
Yep. Well, we created also a cool Chrome extension. We talked about it along the way, but it's good to mention it again here. This is the place. This Chrome extension is helping you to perform two main tasks. One is to order an item manually, and the other one is to fill the tracking numbers, either from your email or from the sales and order page. If you got a PayPal payment email and this Chrome extension is installed, and if you will click on the icon of the Chrome extension, you can turn on and off the the auto ordering options, you see here those checkboxes, auto track, auto order. If you will open a PayPal payment email and this Chrome extension is installed, it will automatically copy the eBay target ID from this PayPal transaction, ask DSM for the source, open the source, click add to cart, mark it as gift, and paste the client address, all automatically for you. This Chrome extension is free of charge. It's a gift from us to the community. Also, if you will open Amazon tracking number, your item has been shipped, email message, it will automatically open Amazon in this tracking details page, copy the tracking details page, and paste it into a DSM sales and orders page. All this information I just told is you can see it in this video that attached in this Chrome extension page. This is
Yeah, there are actually two videos that will not only say what it does, it will actually guide you step by step. For some reason, when I'm typing here Chrome, I can only find the part 2, but I guess that if you click on part 2, you will also have part 1. One is about semi-automate your ordering process, and one is about semi-automating your tracking number updating process, including troubleshooting and all the things that you have to know about it. And if you'll join any one of our webinars, in the Help Center under the webinar section, you will find a lot of tips. I can't remember in which one of them, also maybe you remember. You can find all kind of tips about how to use the Chrome extension in Amazon, for example. I think it's the sale tips and trends on eBay, or maybe the 2017 webinar.
Mhm.
So you can find there more tips about how to work with it. It's a really cool Chrome extension that we made just for you, for the community.
Yeah. So now after this 2 hours of webinar already, we talked about how to list item using DSM tool with really great features. We talked about how to manage our business with the DSM tool, which is really important to optimize our business. And we talked about after sale processes, how to manage all my sales and to keep all my tracking numbers and everything to become top rated seller. Now let's talk about a few more advanced feature. Kfir, you have the
Yeah.
stage.
Yes, thank you very much. So working with multiple accounts and working with virtual assistants are tools that you can use when you scale your business. You want to grow, you want to make more money, and we're here to help you. Actually, this whole talk that I'm going about to give you, you can also find a guide for it in our YouTube channel, as you know already. If you will search for the word multiple, for example, or yeah, you can find a whole video that is 6 minutes about multiple account management and virtual assistant access. But here we want to give you a little bit more tips about it. So first, I'll just say where you find it. If you go to settings, you have one tab that is called account. And under the account tab, you can you can either link a few DSM accounts together. So you can either open a new account, like register again and do everything from the top, and then come to your main account and put the credentials for the other account and link between them. Once you link between them, you can move between one to the other. Over here on the top right corner, you just click on the other account and it goes to the same page on the other account. So you link multiple accounts. Oh, sorry. Another option is to create a new account straight from here. Sorry. So you create here. It's a tool that helps you to, if you have already multiple accounts, you just use your main account and you create it from here. So you don't have to link accounts that are existing. You can do that, or you can create new account from here. And the cool thing about it is that once you link multiple accounts, you actually aggregate the amount of listings in all the accounts to one plan. So it's only open today from Magnum plan and above that, so only the plan of 1,200 items and above. And if you link a few accounts, so you can divide your plan among the accounts. So you can have 10 accounts and in each one of them 100 items, and you don't have to upgrade each and one of those accounts. You can only upgrade one main account, and the limit would be for all of the accounts together. So that's for scaling, something that you should know. Another thing that you want to do is you want to decide whether you want to if are you want to decide if those accounts are linked or not also in the items level. So eBay doesn't allow you to publish the same item in multiple accounts that you hold. So you can't take your bestsellers and put them in another account. So if you will activate that multiple account protection, then if you will try to list an item that already exists on another account, it will not let you list it. If you have multiple accounts that are not linked one to the other on eBay, for example, if you manage multiple customers' accounts or anything like that, and you have your own customers, you can disable it from here, and then you can list the same items in multiple accounts. So that's
Let's talk
about
for a moment about this whole concept. Why we need multiple DSM accounts? So there could be many reasons. One of the reasons could be because we have a few eBay stores. eBay allows us to open up to 9 stores with the same email and same PayPal, as long as we are not publishing the same items. For instance, we want to focus on a specific niche on one account and another niche on another account. Another thing that you can do with DSM is to manage each target separately. If you are selling both on Amazon.com, Amazon UK, Amazon Germany, or soon we will support more targets, not only eBay. So the best recommend of us is to create a separated account for each target, and then the separated account, if you will link it, you could easily move between them, like I'm doing on my account. I have one account for US and one account for UK, and then I can configure all the information of DSM monitor to UK specific, to be default currency with pounds, and manage my performance for a specific target. Everything is becoming unique for each account, and the best part is that I'm paying only for one account, and the other one is enjoying all the benefits, like the amount of listings that I can sell, and etc.
I even heard of people that are using on the same account, they want to have different protections for different items, like prime protection or non-prime protection, so they manage multiple accounts for that.
Okay.
Rafael, why using virtual assistants? What's the idea of virtual assistants?
Okay, so
And where do you get it?
when we are growing, we need to start using our own employees, like in real life. If we have now a huge store, we can do everything for ourselves. So there are a lot of things that a virtual assistant can assist us without sitting next to us. That's why he's a virtual. We can find those virtual assistants around the internet in websites like Filipino and Upwork, and sometimes they write us on Facebook. And I'm pretty sure you know those guys who are usually from Eastern Europe or from Asia or from the Philippines, that assist you to find items, to list items. But the biggest problem with those assistants is that if you give them access to your account, they can easily make problems, like accidentally delete your items, or follow your profit, or stuff like that. So Kfir, what can we do?
So you can add a user for them and limit it. You set up user with name and email and password. So it's for them, so they could access using that email and password.
But this email is
And
not a real email. It's just a a
you can
username.
write in whatever you want. Yeah, you can write myva.com. I mean, it has to be something that is not taken in DSM by other users or other virtual assistants, but it doesn't have to be their own email because they don't get any notifications, so it's not relevant for them.
It's just an email that will give them access to your DSM account.
Exactly. And then you give them privileges. You can decide to show them the dashboard and messages or not show them the dashboard and messages. Show the rapid lister or not. For example, one of my virtual assistants, I think this guy over here has only access to the rapid lister. You can allow them to delete multiple items or say no, they can only delete them one by one, and then you reduce risk, for example. So you can control over here exactly what are the actions that they can and cannot do. And
Hide
when
the
you click
profits.
create, yeah, even yeah, to view or not view the profits if it's relevant for them to see it or not. And here, you if you have already a user, you can edit it and you can see it here and you can see who he is and you can edit it and change everything. Like I told you, this guy only has
Yes.
privileges to see my lister.
This Marco has access only to the lister. This is the only thing he is doing. He's going, listing items, he doesn't even see them on my monitor because he doesn't have access to the monitor. So this is a cool way to give your employee access without risking all your account.
Okay, so that was about working with multiple accounts and virtual assistants. It was a very short part, which leads us to the last part of our webinar today, um, which is money saving tips from our team in DSM Tool, because we are all about you making more money. And Offer, I'm giving you the stage. Let's hear some tips and good ideas about how to save even more money using DSM platform and in dropshipping in general. And by
Okay.
that, finish our webinar today.
Okay, so we have two ways to make more money or to save money using DSM tool. The first part is inside the find items page. In the bottom of it, you will find a few tools that we collected for you uh, to find to save money. One is the cashback websites like eBay, which is giving you a free sign up bonus from when signing up from those links. In Amazon, you almost can find cashback, but if you're using Walmart or any other of those sources, they give you a really decent cashbacks. We are getting hundreds of dollars cashback every month from our active users. Also, we have all kind of Chrome extensions that help you with finding easily items and profitable items. This is about saving, making some money. Another thing that we are doing, as we told you in the beginning, we are a very community approached monitor, and this is why we are giving away 25% of every user's monthly payment to you. All you need to do is to publish this tool to your friends, to tell them if you are enjoying it, if you think that it's really giving you the ability to manage your dropshipping business, and it's really unique platform in this dropshipping business. So you help us and we help you. In the account page on the bottom, you will see the affiliate program. After joining, after approving it and joining it, you will get your own custom link that you can share, and you can easily return your monthly payment fees on the monitor and even start making money. We have users who are making hundreds of dollars every month just from this affiliation program. So help us spread the news and make a little bit more money. You are a seller, so it's easy for you. Another thing is the Chrome bot extension, which is helping you to save time by automatically ordering item from your PayPal email account, PayPal email message that you are getting when item is ordered, or
No, I don't like this method. I prefer the sales and orders page where you see this
yeah,
little.
or the sales and order when you have the gray unordered icon. The Chrome extension will add next to it an, a paper plane button that you can click on it, and it will automatically order, not order, but open the item on the source and fill the customer shipping address, which saves a lot of time, and time is money. The
Yeah.
Chrome bot extension also help you list a item from straight from Amazon with a click of a button, and copy all asins and a lot of features that you can see by watching the Chrome bot extension video. And the last thing I would like to talk about is our community. Where I said a lot of times community. We have a Facebook, a big Facebook community with a lot of guys who are helping each other, who are writing questions and debates, and we really help each other there. It's a big community, more than 1K users already there. You are welcome to join us there, to write us, to write everyone, to ask questions there. And if you don't find the answer, or if you have a private question that you want to ask us, so the way to do it is to go to the bottom right corner of the page, where you can find there.
In 1 second, my computer
Yes.
is very slow because of the recording. Well, we showed it already. You can find here a small blue button that will open a chat support.
Mm-hmm.
This is, by the way, how our Facebook group looks like. So it's called the DSM Tool, the International Dropshipping Community. Over 2,000 members already.
Cool. And
So that's about it.
last thing is the help center, where we are sharing there a lot of tips, not only tips of how to use DSM, but
Here.
tips how to really make your business more optimized and sell more. So you're welcome to see our webinars and read the articles in our in our help center. And also we have our blog. If you'll go to our main page or just write dsmtool.com/blog, you will see our blog with a lot of tips. We are here and there uploading, publishing new articles about it. You can subscribe for it. It's really a cool place to read the information.
Yeah. Actually, you mentioned everything, I think. Let's see if there are any further questions. I see that there are currently no further questions about it. And I'd like to start summarizing, because we're already 2 hours and 20 minutes into the webinar, as we expected. We went today all over the dropshipping aspects. And as you can see, we're even developing more dropshipping aspects. And speaking of giving you more opportunities, we are working every day. This is our job, to bring you more opportunities, to make more money, and to sell more unique items, cheaper items. Anything that we can do for you, we will do to help you sell more. Because when you grow, we grow. It's not like many other businesses that the customers' gains are not necessarily directly connected to the platform gains. In our platform, if you guys don't make money, obviously there will be no upgrades, and we as a business will never succeed. So it is our duty to help you. And this is why you have the webinars. This is why you have all the help. This is why we build this platform for you, and we will keep bringing many opportunities and solutions and different ways to help you to sell more and to get better in doing business and growing as dropshippers. We are here, I guess, Offer, for a few more questions. And basically, Offer, is there anything else that you want to say?
No, nothing. Thank you all guys for participating and hearing us, and I wish you all great businesses and to grow with us. And we are here always for any question in the Facebook. We have a big team of help support. We have a guy from the Philippines and 4 Israeli guys that give you the best support as we can. We stay tuned on our Facebook group for every new update. We constantly updating our system and releasing new features, and that's it.
Wait, maybe we have a thank you slide? No, we don't have it. Thank you very much, everyone. And thank you for joining us, and have a great night. We're here for a few more minutes. The webinar is over. We're here for just a few more minutes to help whoever still has questions. Have a good day if you're in the United States, or good night if you're in Europe like us.